Woke up to the rain pouring down the window pane. Coffee's cold and the silence drives me insane. Try to call you, but your line just fades away. Guess some nights are harder than they say. I'm holding on to pieces of a loved one's bright, fading photographs in the pale morning light. But there's a fire inside that won't burn out tonight. I'm learning how to stand back up and fight. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. Streetlights flicker like memories in my mind. I walk these empty blocks, leaving doubt behind. Your laughter rings in alleys where we once dreamed, but dreams don't always stay as they seem. I'm clutching on to hope like a lifeline thrown in the vastness of the night. I'm not alone. With every step the past is finally overthrown. A heart reborn, a courage grown. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. The road winds long, but it's leading me back to light. Truth in every chord, finding strength to fight. With every tear comes a new kind of grace. I'm moving forward, no time to waste. So hold on through the fire, even when it's dark. Feel the heat of your heart, lighting up the spark. Every scar tells a story, every fall makes us higher. We're strong, we're alive. Hold on through the fire. Hold on through the fire tonight. The dawn is waiting just beyond the fire. We started out with fire in our eyes, chasing every sunrise, wild and alive. Fingers intertwined, making silent vows in a world that tried to tell us how. But roads twist and hearts sometimes break. in the quiet nights alone. It's burning and light inside won't fade, even when love feels like a blade. Through the pain, through the fight, music keeps us holding tight. Freedom song, raw and true, heals the wounds, pulls me to you. City streets, neon signs are passing frames. Every note we play, calling out your name. Strings and chords beneath the fading sky, lost in the silence of our last goodbye. But from the ashes, a new strength grows. A melody only this heart knows. This burning land light inside won't fade, even when love feels like a blade. Through the pain, through the fight, music keeps us holding tight. Freedom song, raw and true, heals the wounds, pulls me to you. Electric hums and crashing drums tell the story of what's come. Passion's anthem, unity's thread, lifting us up from where we bled. This burning in light inside won't fade, even when love feels like a blade. Through the pain, through the fight, music keeps us holding tight. Freedom song, raw and true, heals the wounds, pulls me to you. So let the strings and voices rise, an anthem bright across the skies. With every note we find release, in this song we find our peace. The city streets are quiet now, beneath the fading glow. I'm tracing every step we took, the places only we would know. Your hand slipped out of mine that night, like a wind through restless trees. But I can still feel the fire that kept us burning wild and free. And maybe roads will twist and turn, the night may pull me far, but I carry all we left behind, living in this hot sky. So I'm chasing light through the dark, where hope refuses to die. Every scar's a map of the fight to keep our dreams alive. When the silence gets too loud, I hear your steady call, reminding me that love is worth the risks of it all. The guitars hum the lonely tune, the rhythm slow and sure, like memories fading slow, but the pain feels pure. I see your smile in every dawn, in every tear-stained sky. So I'm chasing light through the dark where hope refuses to die. Every scar's a map of the fight to keep our dreams alive. When the silence gets too loud, I hear your steady call, reminding me that love is worth the risks of it all. The sun dips low, the city fades behind. I walk these streets with tight hands and open mind. Every step weighs heavy with the tears I've known. But in the silence I find a place to call my own. And though the night is heavy, my heart's a steady flame, a restless tide that's calling, never twice the same. Winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. They're what I'm living for. The crooked lines of fate, they paint my face with scars. But every mark reminds me where I've been so far. With every shattered moment, a melody takes flight, a song of hope and freedom shining in the night. And though the night is heavy, my heart's a steady flame, a restless tide that's calling, never twice the same. Winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. No turning back, the fire's burning inside. The story's written in the scars won't hide. With every beat, the rhythm pulls me through. In this dance of life, I find the truth. Oh, winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. They're what I'm living for. The night will fade, and with it all the pain. I'm standing tall, ready to live again. remember that old roadside diner where the neon hummed so low, sipping on black coffee as the rain began to flow. Your hand reached out across the table, fingers trembling like the wind. In that silent moment, our story was about to begin. The clouds would gather, sometimes tear apart, but we kept the fire burning deep in our hearts. Through the storm's wake, I held on tight. In the darkest hours, you were my light. Every fallen tear, every battle scar made us who we are, made us who we are. We walked through broken highways, chasing dreams behind closed eyes. The howl of distant thunder, matching the fight that never dies. Your voice a steady anchor, cutting through the roaring night. Together we defied the silence and learned how to fight. Though nights were long and pain was near, we found the strength to face every fear. Through the storm's wake, I held on tight. In the darkest hours, you were my light. Every fallen tear, every battle scar made us who we are, made us who we are. Now the sky is clearing, the world feels new. I see your face and I know we made it through. This melody's a promise, a song to keep, that hope and love can conquer even the deep. Through the storm's wake, I held on tight. In the darkest hours, you were my light. Every fallen tear, every battle scar made us who we are, made us who we are. So here we stand, unbroken and free, a testament to what love can be. Driving down these open streets, the city lights behind me fade. 1,000 plans inside my head, some still waiting to be made. The road's been long with heavy nights, but every scar has told a tale of battles fought and dreams held tight. Beneath this armor I'm alive, and every time the world felt cold, you showed a fire that won't fall, a spark inside that's never wings to fly. Remember nights we whispered hope beneath the fading neon signs. The promises we swore to keep, the strength we found within our minds. Those storms will crash and pull us back. We held the light against the dark. With every step a growing voice, a fearless fire ignites our hearts. And even when the road gets tough, the weight of dreams gets way too rough, I'll find the courage deep inside the flame of truth that never hides. I've got wings to fly, breaking through the sky. No chains to hold me down. I'm rising now with every heartbeat loud. I'm stronger than the crowd. This is freedom's cry. I've got wings to fly. So here I stand unshaken now. No more fears to bring me down. The past behind, the future bright. My soul's awake and ready to fight. The road ahead is mine to claim. With passion's fire inside my veins, I'll soar above the doubt and lies, chasing the dreams that light the skies. I've got wings to fly, breaking through the sky. No chains to hold me down. I'm rising now with every heartbeat loud. I'm stronger than the crowd. This is freedom's cry. I've got wings to fly. No more looking back, I'm moving on. With every step I'm growing strong. This heart inside will never die. I've got wings to fly. In a room where silence swells, I find the words I can't forsake. A melody that builds and breaks like waves along a restless lake. With every chord the story bends of battles fought beneath the skin. A heart that's worn from love and loss, yet beats to fight and live again. These strings they pull like tides at sea, a swell of hope and memory. Unchain our hearts, we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. The nights are long but clear and bright, when voices soar through smoky air. Electric pulses raw and tight, a testament to those who dare. Our lives are tracks worn into stone, Each note a step we walk alone, yet here we stand unbreakably bound by every anthem's thunderous sound. The drums beat like a beating chest. In every crash we find our rest. Unchained our hearts we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. So sing the song that frees your soul, a rising wave that makes you whole. No chain can hold the human will. Our voices loud, echo still. Unchained our hearts we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. Let music be the light inside. In every note we come alive. Unchained hearts forever brave. The song of life we vow to sing. We came in with the silence of streets that knew our names, tangled up in worn out jeans and dreams that flickered flames. Underneath the streetlights, stories spill like rain. You held on with quiet hands while I tried to hide the pain. Every moment carved in stone, lessons learned and battles won. The night reveals the truth inside, where hope and heartache collide. These are the fires we burn, lighting up the night. In the ashes of love and loss, we find our fight. Through every tear and every scar, we're rising high, we come so far. Hear the anthem in our souls, a roar that never turns. This is the strength in the fires we burn. Remember the cold mornings, coffee cups and faded maps. Traveled far from empty roads, no need to watch our backs. Your voice cut through the silence, a beacon through the gloom, where promises felt like armor and dreams began to bloom. Carved from nights both dark and deep, moments worth the price we keep. When the walls begin to fall, together we can stand tall. These are the fires we burn, lighting up the night. Dust on the dashboard, fading dreams. Every mile tells a story I can't forget, burning my past with no regret. And the nights grow colder, but my hands don't shake, fighting through the wreckage, trying not to break. These fires we carry, they light up the dark, fuel from the pain and the strength from the heart. When the world gets heavy and my spirit's torn, I find my power in the battles won. Faces in the rear view, memories like stone, lessons in the scars I always known. Broken chords from an old guitar play, songs that push the shadows away. Though the road gets brutal and the night's still long, I keep moving forward, singing my own song. These fires we carry, they light up the dark, fuel from the pain and the strength from the heart. When the world gets heavy and my spirit's torn, I find my power in the battles won. No surrender, no turning back now. In every crack a story somehow, the rawness, the fight, the hope that remains drives me onward through the strain. These fires we carry, they light up the dark, fuel from the pain and the strength from the heart. When the world gets heavy and my spirit's torn, I find my power in the battles won. So here I stand, with the flame still alive, in the heat of the storm, I'll survive. I still remember that old cafe where you laughed beneath the neon light. Coffee cups and tangled words, I was slipping softly into night. Your hand found mine unsteady and warm, a spark beneath the skin. We didn't need a story then, just the moment we were in. But the strings we played started to fray, the songs turned a little blue. Hearts like vinyl, scratched and spun, chasing the truth we once knew. From the heartbreak, hope would arise in the power of our open skies. Our voices louder through the fall together. Every note a bridge across the silence, every beat a healing stream. Fingers tracing every fret, like tracing back the past. Fragments of us in minor keys, but we've learned to breathe at last. Though sometimes the rhythm falters and the words seem far away, we find each other in the music, in the breaking of the day. And the music carried us through the pain, broken chords in an endless refrain. From the heartbreak, hope would arise, in the power of our open skies. Our voices louder through the fall, together we found strength in it all. Let the electric strings wail, let the drums speak out loud. Every crash, every hum, a confession we shout. The piano paints the colors we're feeling inside. Strings swell like the tide, in this song we confide. Yes, the music carried us through the pain, broken chords in an endless refrain. From the heartbreak, hope would arise, in the power of our open skies. Our voices louder through the fall, together we found strength in it all. In every heartfelt ballad, every rock anthem's glow, we find a place to heal, a place to grow. I found your picture lying in the drawer, smiles frozen on a day I can't ignore. Breathing in the silence where your laughter used to live. Every broken piece, a story left to give. And the night feels heavier than before, memories knocking on this closed door. But I'm holding on, though the air's cold and thin, searching for the strength to begin again. In this shattered light, I'm standing tall with a heart that's cracked, but ready to fall. Through the fire and rain, I'll find my way, singing our song where the pain fades away. Street lamps flicker like the moments we lost. Every step forward reminds me of the cost. But in this quiet storm, there's a voice so clear, telling me love's not just something to fear. Though the scars are deep, they're a map to me, guiding through the waves of what used to be. I'm learning to breathe through the ache and the fight, turning broken days into something bright. In this shattered light, I'm standing tall with a heart that's cracked, but ready to fall. Through the fire and rain, through. In this shattered light, I'm standing tall with a heart that's cracked, but ready to fall through the fire and rain. I'll find my way, singing our song where the pain fades away. So here's to the nights and the battles inside, to the love and loss that never truly died. With every beat, I'll rise and ignite, stronger than ever in this shattered light. We grew up chasing sunsets beyond the city line, where the cracked roads met the wild dreams inside our mind. Every heartbeat loud, like thunder through the night, fighting shadows in the rear view, holding on tight. There were nights melting down to secrets in the cold, but your fire kept me warm when the story got old. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Remember that time when silence said too much, lost in a crowd, searching for one true touch. Winds carry story only brave hearts can tell. Every fall made us stronger, no longer caught in that spell. Though the road was rough and the nights felt long, our voices found each other to sing a fearless song. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Now the city lights fade behind the stories we've told, and the music swells like rivers bold. Hands entwined like branches reaching for the sun. Together as one, our anthem's just begun. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. So here we stand, voices ringing loud and clear. The past behind, the future near. With every note our spirits come alive. This is our anthem, and we're born to rise. And we're born to rise. Saw you standing by the old cafe. Rain was falling, but you seemed okay. Coffee cup stained by the fading light. Your smile fighting off a coming night. Every dance a story in your eyes. Wounds you carry, secrets and goodbyes. But here we are, just two souls alive, finding strength in this moment's desire. And the strings of the heart play loud and clear, breaking through the silence, wiping every tear. In this song we rise above the fight. Love and pain collide, turning dark to light. Walking streets where memories still breathe. Walls hold whispers of what we used to be. Each step forward paints a brand new start. Healing chords that soothe a restless heart. The thunder rolls, but we won't break. Holding on to all the dreams we make. Through every scar, the music's alive, binding us with power to survive. And the strings of the heart play loud and clear, breaking through the silence, wiping every tear. In this song we rise above the fright. Love and pain collide, turning dark to light. Let the guitar roar like the storm inside. Bass thump steady like the pulse we hide. Drums crash like waves on a restless shore. Piano keys open a healing door. Together voices lift, strong and true. This anthem is the hope that's born anew. And the strings of the heart play loud and clear, breaking through the silence, wiping every tear. In this song we rise above the fight. Love and pain collide, The lights go down, the crowd's a river of faces. Each one holds a story, a dream that chases. I pick up my guitar, fingers trace the strings, a melody born from the hope music brings. In this crowded room, it's just me and my sound, a tale of love and fight, where dreams are found. We keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. Remember late nights spent under neon skies, writing down the truths, wiping tears from our eyes. Every chord a promise that won't break or fade, a song of hope and courage we made. In the silence that follows, the crowd holds tight, a moment of healing, a shared light. Keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. When the world feels cold and the road is long, we stand together, singing this song. Through the highs and lows, through joy and pain, the music lifts us up again. Oh, we keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. Keep the fire alive, don't let it die. With every note we play, we touch the sky. We started out just two young souls, caught in a small town haze, chasing fading headlights down those endless county roads. Your eyes have filled with stories no one else could ever tell, like a fire burning steady